again. I see two strangers today. I welcome you. Do you mind blessing us with your names?
I'm Apelele.
Apelele. Okay.
Sabulani.
Yola.
Yola.
Okay, Yola. Okay, you are welcome to our class. It has been coldish and everybody was in their warm jackets and are you feeling happy today?
Yeah.
Who is very, very happy today? You want to tell us about it? Okay, go ahead.
Well, we had a nice cake for breakfast.
That made you so jolly.
Very, very jolly.
All right. I had a very traumatic event yesterday. I think you saw me disappearing with my brother there. So we went to Kempton Park. I'm used to buying these things in this very shop. So when we went in there, I've got my list. I'm pointing things. Okay, everything is there on the list. When it came to the pay, I got so shocked and I was so traumatized. You know, I had also wanted to carry some stuff back to Zimbabwe, and I had in my own, my own budget that I'm used to buy things, and it's times 3, and I'm like, can you imagine? I'm wondering what has gone wrong with your runs has gone to the dogs now. Yeah, so securing these ingredients is becoming expensive. And like I said, on an individual basis, it may be difficult. But when you become smart, you gain up. Buy them while you can. Relatively, when you buy in bulk, things also become cheap. So and I love good things. And I love everybody to love good things, to have good things as well. So my intention was to make sure somebody gets a sample of something to carry home. Then he was going to go for the containers again. And he was threatening me, now you go home by bicycle. Yeah, because I'm twisting his pocket. I'm not sure whether I should sell them to you or I should ask you a donation for the containers that everybody gets something home. That's food for thought. Right, as my custom is, which does not change, we'll go into a review first, okay? Right, after the recapping, and then we'll go into today's lesson. And before we go into today's lesson, maybe before the review, I've got a question that I said we'll answer before. So we'll start with that one. It was about raw food. Can you ask again your question about raw food?
My question was, I heard you talking about sustaining yourself on raw food.
Mm-hmm.
So how so?
Okay. You heard the question, right?
Yes.
All right. I've been threatening you with this quotation. Let me threaten you with that quotation. It was meant for what? For tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tomorrow is not going to be a shock. I'm wondering where it is. Who remembers the quotation? We are coming to a time when recipes for cooking will not be needed. For God's people will learn that the food God gave Adam in his sinless state is the best for keeping the body in a sinless state. You can see research that in the EGYT estate.
Which book?
Research.
So the best. You say it again so that.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna give you another one. This one is coming from 70 Testimonies, volume 7, page 135, paragraph 2. It's related to that one. God will give his people, and I want you to mark this one. His people. Yes. Don't force it on anybody. It's only for yes, and his people will never be forced into it because they are his. They go into it. Okay. God will give his people ability and tact to prepare wholesome foods. Mark, to prepare. Did you hear that? Yes, to prepare wholesome foods without these things. Above there, that paragraph, she had written objectionable things that we must not be using in our cooking. Let our people discard unwholesome recipes. Let them learn how to live healthfully, teaching to others what they have learned. Let them impart this knowledge as they would Bible instruction. Pastor, that's for you, eh?
Hallelujah.
This knowledge of how to prepare food, impart it to others as you would Bible instructions. Let them teach the people to preserve the health and increase strength by avoiding large amount of cooking that has filled the world with chronic invalids. Why we've got so many hospitals and whatnot, so many lifestyle centers that you are planning to make is because the large amount of what? Of cooking. All right. By precept, mark this one. That's your quotation now, eh? By precept and example, make it plain that the food which God gave Adam in his sinless state is the best for man's use as he seeks to regain that sinless state. Testimonies, volume 7 and page 135, and the paragraph is 2. So many times people, I have seen your hand, are struggling with the meat, we're struggling with the sugar, milk, eggs. Will you ever get to this point? So the food that God gave Adam, we are not introduced to pots when Adam is created. Genesis 1 verse 1, verse 29, there was no one. So we need to get accustomed to the food that God, he brings it, he matures it, he prepares it. When it's ready, we enjoy it. Okay, yes, Reho, you had your hand up.
I wanted to ask you to please read the first one again.
Okay.
So that I can take it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We are coming to the time when recipes for cooking will not be needed. For God's people will learn that the food God gave Adam in his sinless state is the best for keeping the body in a sinless state. I'm not teaching here salvation by vegetarianism or by raw foods. We are only saved through Christ. But these principles, they also aid to the salvation of who? The salvation of men. Remember also even in my beekeeping class, how do we have queens? By eating what? Royal jelly. Yes, when the larvae, they are in very special cells, and then they are only fed on what? And they come out queens. Yeah, so that's the quotation. But I'm going now to the science of it. Probably how best we can prepare our meals when it comes to raw foods. We remember our classes of foods, right? What do we have? Carbohydrates, protein, minerals, vitamins, and essential fatty acids. Currently, the way we are eating our protein as well as our carbohydrates, they should be cooked. Unless they are in their milky state. By milky state, I mean when they are still just very soft, very young, they haven't really matured. Like, if you love maize, when it's in its milky state, we can be in a position to digest it. So is our proteins as well, like our legumes. When they have dried up, we will need to to cook them. Okay, you soak them because when they dry, they produce some phytates, right, to lock their nutrition. So soak them overnight, rinse them, and then you what? And then you cook. Alternatively, if you want to eat them raw, you sprout them. Because when you sprout them, all the phytates will move out of the legume, and then all its nutrition, it will be then be deposited into the what? Into the sprouts. So you can basically sprout, and then you can be in a position to eat them raw. These beans, when they are in their pods, they are still green, you can as well, they are more like what? Like vegetables. Alright, you can as well eat them what? Eat them raw. So when you design your meals, then you want to take cognizance of where your carbohydrates are coming from. Oats is one of those very, very good. I wish we could have oats that are really produced organically and they are not tampered with. If you want to have them raw, you can actually soak them overnight. Alright? I enjoy them in smoothies so much. And then they will be better digestible. But currently, as long as your carbohydrates have been dried and processed, they will need to be what? To be cooked. Don't say, okay, because we must be eating raw, okay, and then you start chewing this. Yeah. Potatoes, especially sweet potatoes, you can relatively, they are very easy as well, even though they are also alkaline. You can relatively eat them raw. Yeah, some are very audacious, they've eaten bananas raw. I've also even eaten them raw. Right. But the fruits and vegetables largely, every vegetable is a potential ingredient for your salads. You may just need to get accustomed because we are just used to onion, tomato, and cucumber, lettuce. But even your blackjack, even your pumpkin leaves, but your system may just need to adjust onto that. So when you design your meal, you are not fasting. You are just eating normally. Many times you wonder where your energy will come from. But if I've been on raw, I've eaten some cooked food today, but ever since I came, I was largely on what? I never fainted. Here I am. So it does what? It does work. Carbohydrates. Do fruits have carbohydrates? Yes. And they're actually even simple carbohydrates. They are easy on your what? On the digestive system. Unlike your sorghum, whatever, whether it's pap or it's for unlike bread. Have you ever checked after eating your pap and whatever, you then begin to feel drowsy? What would have happened? Because these ones, they take your system quite a great deal. And a lot of blood will have been taken away from the brain to the stomach to help with with the digestion. But you don't suffer that if you go on what? On fruits. Okay. Right. And then vitamins and minerals, largely those are the fruits and the vegetables. Essential fatty acids, they are also very essential, especially for your raw foods, because they hold a higher value of feeling. You feel more like, okay, you've eaten because of what? Because of the fat. So let's create a menu. Let's do our breakfast. All right, I want to have a breakfast that is going to be having what? Fruits. So what fruits do we enjoy? Let's name maybe just some 4 fruits. Or
Banana.
okay, banana, apple, pineapple. Okay. Yeah?
Grapes, purple grapes.
Okay, that's sorted. How many do you have there?
Banana, orange, grape.
I had kiwi. Did someone say so? Yeah. Okay. So pawpaw can be added, whatever fruits. All right. Say you are a family, right? One of the advantages of salads is okay. They have got a good appeal, and they also what? They are quite a lot in there, isn't it? But you can actually, instead of saying okay, banana, apple, kiwi for each and everyone, probably they may just need 2 of those. You can actually just combine those the fruits together and then bulk up. Okay? And then you share having all the different nutritive value that is coming from various fruits. You can actually also even smooth them. So let's take what we are doing with a salad. And then we need to add some nuts in there. What nuts would you want? Cashews,
Pecan.
almonds,
Pecan.
pecan. Okay, let's say you've got to make 2 or 3 varieties of your nuts in there. Let's go for seeds as well.
Sunflower, chia, and chia seeds.
Okay, I would love to have flaxseed in there. All right. So let's analyze that meal. Do we have carbohydrates in there?
Yes.
Do we have vitamins in there?
Yes.
Do we have protein in there?
Yes.
Do we have what was missing? Minerals in there? We've got fats in there. Your meal is complete. Try it. You may struggle, but you can also struggle maybe day 1, 2, 3, 4. Because when you start, if you move away from cooked food, it may not be a walk in the park, especially the first 3 days. But then, thereafter, you go up to 10 days. You don't want to miss raw foods. At all costs, do not sit on a meal where everything is cooked.
Amen.
You heard me correctly. Do not sit on a meal where everything is what? Is cooked. Here's the deal. Every cooking destroys enzymes. Okay? And the enzymes, they work for our digestion. It's like you want to light a fire. Probably you may want to touch it with the paper or grass, the small twigs, and then firewood. You will need matches. Okay? So without matches, you will not start the fire. And then raw food comes with what? With the enzymes. So if you cooked food, you deplete your bank of enzymes that you have. Sooner or later you begin to break down simply because you are not digesting your food very, very well. So you can sit on a meal where everything is raw, but never sit on a meal where everything is cooked. Right. So when you plan your menu or when you plan the meal that we have, you are preparing your food, you are cooking your proteins, you've cooked your carbohydrates. The last thing that you prepare are your salads. And the first thing you are to eat are those salads. Why is this so? You have agreed with me. Okay, she is bailing you out. Why is this so? Okay, yeah, raw food starts to get digested faster, right? It's in the same meal, the digestion is just gonna go. But here is the deal, right? When you cut, whether you've cut your fruits, you've cut your vegetables, they will begin to oxidize because there's oxygen in the air. They get the oxygen that is where in the air, and then they begin to die. They begin to kill themselves by that oxygen in the air. The process is called autolysis. Okay? So your idea of getting in the supermarket and you buy vegetables that are cut already is out of context. It does not make sense. Don't you know how to cut vegetables? And I've seen in these, the fancy shops, they haven't been selling, these fruit salad cut already. And they just have to get them preserved so that they look good. But the moment you cut them, you must eat them. Okay, so don't say, okay, I'm going to make a salad for the afternoon, I'm going to carry it to work. The moment you cut the vegetables fresh, they must be eaten. So is also the fruits, unless you are going to be cooking them. Because when you cook them, you have killed the enzymes, and the food may last a little bit long. The reason why you get sick after your weddings is because you don't normally enjoy the salad at home. I found them, it was at my wedding, but the salad was prepared yesterday. And they've put all this, and then they are feeding you. There's onion in there, there's cabbage in there, and onion is a very powerful medicine. We all know that, right? So is cabbage as well. Because if you cut an onion, you must use it and finish it. Don't say, oh, it's big, I'm going to put it in the fridge. When you put it in the fridge, you begin to absorb the toxins that are within its environment. That's what onion does. So when you're buying your onions, okay, when you've grown your onions, okay, if it's too big, you can't even use it. You can actually even use it also just to sanitize your rooms. If you cannot finish it in your meal planning, you can just put it in your rooms. It absorbs toxins that are in the air. So those are the things that you would like to take cognizance of when you go for whatever events. Try to make sure, be proactive in the preparation of the food. So for your own safety, it will work like that. But you try to avoid salads that have taken some time after being prepared. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's pure science. There's a lot of oxygen in the air. You cut it, it absorbs, and then it begins to kill itself. Yes.
No, I'm saying the evidence is seen on fruits like apple, pear, avocado, but because the others we don't see, then we forget.
Okay.
The process of
Yeah. Those you cut the apple, sooner or later it's changing what? It's changing color because it is absorbed. But it's changing color, it is already beginning to die. And like I said, the process is called autolysis. Yeah, self-destruction. Okay. Are we happy with the raw foods? So you can actually design your. I encourage people to have a weekly plan for your what? For your menu. All right. You should be knowing. Okay, on Thursday our menu is like this. It makes you quite organized. It also makes life easy for your budgeting purposes. Okay, many times you go to the shops, you actually don't know what is even what in your fridges. Okay, you go, you come back, this is still in here. Yeah, so if we can just be organized around that. I think I want an assignment for everybody. Go and plan a 7-week meal plan.
7 weeks.
7 days, sorry, 7 days. Sorry. Why not 7 weeks? I thought you were going to say, no, I want to plan for a 7-month one. So it's like a weekly menu plan. So you can just say, okay, my breakfasts are going to be this and this and this and this. And my lunch are going to be this and this and this. And in 3 weeks' time, you'll be thanking me. You'll be sending, thank you for coming to South Africa. We are appreciating. So be very, very planned. Is there anything still burning as far as the raw food is concerned? So you can just plan your meal. You have eaten fruits in the morning, and then in the afternoon you go to vegetables. Because ideally we should not mix fruits and why is it so? Yes, yeah, the proper one, yeah, they digest them. The time difference of the fruits they digest faster than what? Than the vegetables. And then when they digest, they just wait for the vegetables to be digested. And then what would they happen? Because of they are taking too long, ferment and petrify at the same time. But there are exceptions. Avocado can go either way. Your lemons can go either way. That's why you squeeze your lemons into your salad. Sometimes if your cucumber as well can go either way. But you may also just need to taste and see which with your own body. If you were listening very, very well to ourselves, you can actually identify, no, I'm not doing very well with that. I'm not doing very well with that. Because in as much as food, we can be having all the good food, but some people hate to other things than others. I hear somebody here doesn't do well with nuts, they like peanuts, but I am very good with peanuts and I like my peanut butter and I make my peanut butter. Okay, so in as much as wholesome the food may be, some people do not do well with that. So whenever we move, we need to move with that cognizance that, okay, the one man's meat is another man's poison. Okay. Any other questions concerning Raw food.
Can we make the meal for vegetables?
Okay, let's go for vegetables. Like I've already said, every vegetable is a potential ingredient for salads. But some vegetables are quite very bitter and you might just need to get too accustomed to them. So you can introduce them. So you can start with the one that you are accustomed to. And it's usually what? Lettuce? What else?
Cabbage.
Huh? Okay, you are writing down? You are writing? Okay. Tomato,
Avocado.
onion,
Garlic, ginger.
garlic, ginger. Okay, to those, you can then add those seeds. They can also go in there. Right. Avocado can as well go
Both ways.
in there. Because it gives you certain value, you know, this feel good and you feel like you are full. So the same thing that we have added, like we will call them add-ons, that we have added to the fruit salad or the vegetables what added. Because vegetables in themselves don't taste nice. Okay? So you need to be very, very artistic in preparing the what we call salad dressings. You are going to be very happy because that book has got nice, good, yummy salad dressing. Instead of buying commercial salad dressing, which are toxic, try and craft your own so that at least you can make the vegetable so palatable. The fruits are easy. Yeah. No wonder, you know, the vegetables, they came after sin after all. Yeah. So vegetables, their palatability will depend upon the salad dressing that you give them. So which one is your favorite? You could have maybe, like say we will add avocado, lemon. I've got a sweet sour one. It has got lemon. It has got honey. It has got some Himalayan salt or whatever salt you use. Even then add all what you call herbs. For me, they are all still vegetables. You can just add them just to make it have a feel of the taste. How do you want them to taste? So you have got taste bud. In as much as I am an advocate of healthy food. Food must taste nice. That's the reason God gave me taste buds. Okay. Yeah, many times you think, no, vegetarian food is blah. You just don't know how to prepare it. If you come to a point where you know how to prepare, it's yummies. Yeah, it's Christmas every day. Yeah, because, you know, like I said, there are over 400,000 edible plants globally. So you can actually make Christmas every day. So for you to make advantage of food, grow your own garden. I've actually been highlighted in my cookery book. Instead of just depending upon buying, one of the things that you can do is to have a garden. Okay? If you are dependent upon shops, compare brand items versus shop items. Yeah, you go to your Checkers, they've got oats, the same oats that Django have. Django, that one is Django. Django oats, yes. It can be just the same raw oats. But the Checkers box will be cheaper than the. Why is it so? It's the brand. Yeah, where is the factory for Django oats? Does anyone know? You don't know? Okay. Apparently,
I think it did the factory, right?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't do the Tiger brand.
Okay.
Yeah, the Tiger brand one is the somebody did it.
Yeah, that's the. Okay. Yeah, the Django oats, they are very smart people. Eh? Yeah, they don't have a factory. All right, they've got offices for making money. They know you design my cardboard box is this one, and then post mostly I want this for my granola. So okay, in the packet I've made a name for myself. Aren't they very smart?
So they just make boxes? I don't understand.
Yes, they've got those branded boxes. Yeah, somebody else, another company makes for them. Yeah, so the road oats is road oats. Yeah, whether you get it in Mhiza's box, whether you get it brand in the Jumbo's, it will be road oats. That's why I'm saying, okay, you can compare shop brands versus these famous brands. Okay. So that's what you do when you are having to buy. Because remember, you want to save as much as you can. Okay. Any other burning question around? Hello, can you talk via here? Okay. Any other burning question? Okay. Okay. Yes.
What are the salad dressings?
Salad dressings. Okay. When you are at home, you've got your rice, you've got your chicken, and then you've got the salad comes in. What do you put in that salad? Like, okay, your vegetables, what then do you put? Mayonnaise, rub oil, all those ones. So we are saying no, avoid those ones. And then make your own.
That's where I'm going. Which one are they now open?
Okay. Does anyone have the salad dressing of their own? I've already told you, okay, I've got sweet sour. I might give you, I could share the recipe. Somebody could, you can just get a picture and share the recipe on the group, right? Right, where I've got, there's honey in there, there's lemon in there, yes, honey, lemon, olive oil, and or maybe whatever other oil that you use for your cooking. And I'm taking for granted that you are no longer using seed oils, like the sunflower oils and whatnot, because of the processing. Once the sunflower in itself is very excellent, the processing makes render them not being food. And then you just stay in there, or you can just shake put them in a bottle, and probably we will make some. We are here tomorrow. That's fine. So why not? We will do it practically tomorrow, and then create your own salad dressing. You can also experiment yourselves. You can go on the internet and get it. There are people who are posting quite a number, and then you can also just depend on your geographical location. Make use of the ingredients that are around you. All right. In the absence, okay.
So, for example, you eat raw food all the time, and you sometimes eat like salt, beans, or do you just eat the strictly raw?
As in terms of me,
Yes.
I've actually eaten your porridge this morning.
So you change.
Yeah.
Do you feel a difference when you eat cooked things and raw?
I do.
What's that?
On raw foods, you become right. They have also have clarity of mind. Usually, when I've got to be meeting people and they have got double lessons, like you guys are punishing me, I need my mind to be clear. So it's easier to digest raw foods than cooked food, because digestion of these carbohydrates, especially, it takes a lot of energy. Right. So I want to be. I think you've seen me. I'm moving faster than you. Yeah. So basically. Yeah, that's also what we may just need to employ. When you go and you don't want to burden people by saying, I don't eat that. No, why are you eating that? No. Make use of the best that can be provided. Because sometimes it can be horrible and you're like, and then you begin to condemn people. Don't go that route. Just capitalize on what you can thrive on, and then give them lesson. That's it. Very well. But I'm driving on to where I have to be 100%. Did anybody check on the ageless woman?
I did.
Tell us about her.
You. That woman, the video I saw, she was 75. She looks like Tanu. Like little one, like the skin, the body, everything. She's 75 on the video that I saw. And then they were interviewing her what she's eating, and she says, well, I'm eating raw only. And she was also talking about sprouting legumes. So she's eating plant-based raw food. And the husband is big and sick. And the husband is saying, if only I had started eating what she was eating, I would also be like her. So it's like now the wife is helping the sick husband with the medication, with helping him to stand and whatever. She's like a little child. And then he says, when I'm with her, the people are saying, why are we working with your granddaughter? She's beautiful and energetic.
No wonder why I was telling you the other day that, hey, we as a people, we are lagging behind as far as these things are. She's teaching us a lesson. And we must be teaching her. She's not Adventist, by the way. Yeah, so it really works. It does what? It does work. Yeah. All right. Any other burning questions as far as this raw food or anything could pertain in culinary arts or food, nutrition, you have a burning person. In the absence of that, let's go into recap. Everything that we have covered, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today is Thursday, right? In no particular order. Okay, let's get going. Who's starting the ball rolling? Whatever you've captured, whatever you've mastered, in no particular order. Yes, thank you.
We need to be very wise with the businesses that we enter into, like do research before you venture into a specific business to see that there's a market for your product.
Mm-hmm. Business is not like coming to this camp meeting. Okay, you do research. Yes, okay, you have your hand up.
You cannot be a Christian and not be a farmer, but you can be a farmer.
Okay, as long as you are a Christian, you better be a farmer. Okay, yeah, farmers are there. They may not be Christian, but if you claim to be Christian, you are a farmer. So grow your food. Okay, who else? Raise your hand. Okay, who else? For those who have been here, I don't want to go to Zimbabwe crying that I did nothing out there. I should be seeing hands flying. Me. Right, let's get going. Who else?
Can you answer twice?
Huh? Yeah, please. You bail them out. Otherwise, I can pack my things and I'll start revising whatever you.
We did a very what was the word that you called? A cumbersome. Was that the word?
Yeah.
We learned a very cumbersome
Way of preparing
yes.
our beds. Okay.
Yes, refertilizing the soil. That needed mulch, leaves, mulch, which is dry leaves. Then it needed manure, and then I think it also needed the soil that we have within the soil and compost. I think. And then we also learned the circle.
Eco-circle.
Yes, eco-circle. That was the most interesting thing for me.
Did you say on that?
Yes, I'm gonna do that.
You're
But
gonna do it.
yes,
Okay.
because of the fact that you said we can plant multiple vegetables in there at one time. About 40 or something.
Yeah?
Was that what you said? 40.
Not 40. Yeah, okay. I think the 40 came about if you are changing the circles. Okay, you put 5 in this one, 5. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, we saw the
Langstroth.
hive yesterday, and it was very interesting to see it with my own eyes. That at the queen stays at that bottom part.
Bottom box, which is called the brood box.
The brood box. So the queen stays there, and then you will have now the queen excluder on top, so that the queen doesn't go out. Up
behind,
yeah. Doesn't go up, and then you can, after you have seen that the brooder is filled, then you can now put your super where you will be collecting your honey.
Okay.
And then when the bees are transported, you must also have the queen excluder on the doors, so that the queen does not go out. Because if the queen goes, then the whole
colony or swarm.
moves with the queen.
Okay. That's brilliant. Thank you. Who else? So you people are not here. Okay. We have got a question.
Yes, about the actually transporting the goods. So actually you said you're gonna go with them on the bus.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we transport bees at night.
Yes. Oh, so I was gonna ask if, how are you going to go with them on the bus?
No. I'm not going with those. Those are not my bees. Yeah, they are brother Gideon's bees. He would carry them to his farm. Yeah, we transport bees at night because they are not nocturnal insects, alright? So when they are all in, because like we said, a lot of thousands of them will be working as a bee during the day. So we cannot transport bees during the during the day.
So when you transport them at night,
Mhm.
they will all be, for sure, they will all be inside.
Yes, yeah. So you can just close the entrance, or you can just put a mosquito net around your hive, and then
They won't do the flying around the hive.
yeah, like I said, we've covered the hive, or we've covered the entrances, so they can just be in there, and then they won't be flying around. Yes, and then probably just cover with the mosquito net. Some can just come out just to the entrance until you get to the destination that you want to be putting them. Right? Oh, and then end up again. Okay.
You must plan your garden.
Yes.
You must have zones, and then you must also plan what you're going to plant, for example, on the base, so that you can space it out correctly, so that you don't mix fruits or vegetables that are not companions. You must plan.
Our gardens must be planned. Yes.
You said your bees must be 100 meters away from your
House.
house and animals.
Yeah, from your crow, at least 100 meters away from your environment where you are living. Right. This is for your own security, because these girls can sting, because they don't want noise, they don't want strong odors. So yes, at least bees should be 100 meters. All right. Yes.
Yeah. Health food are said to be expensive, but they actually tailor-made so that they're not going to be affordable for people, so that they can buy this other stuff which are going to make us sick.
Yes. So healthy foods, okay, they are relatively cheap. If you begin to grow your own, you'll find out, okay, this is very cheap to grow. But when you begin to sell them, okay, you're going to sell them expensive. Because that's what the market says. Market price, all right, is actually tailor-made. So grow your own food, go and keep it woolies. Yeah, and when they come to you, you as in you and me, black people, they will come with a so rigid, strict laws around surpass them. I always chide my people that my honey is honey. If it has passed on me, it will pass anyway. Because I'm very strict with my. Yes. So be like that, and then compete with them, kill them fry them with their own fat in the market. Yes. Okay, you have talked before. Let me start with the. All right. Yes.
Okay. I've learned that how to treat flu and people with flu and weakness by using the cold shirt and cover with plastic, and then try. It could be a sheet or a dry
blanket.
blanket.
Okay, that's fine. We call it wet t-shirt. Yeah, and these things you can actually Google them and say, okay, it is really there. Who else? Yes.
You also told us about the verse in Isaiah 55. Why do we spend our money?
For that which is not bread.
Yeah, for that we should not bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like it.
Yeah. Because apparently, if you remember, Proverbs 12, verse 11, he that tilleth his shall be satisfied. Yeah, but he that followeth vain people is void of understanding. 28, verse 19 of Proverbs then goes on to say, he that followeth vain persons will have poverty enough. And then you are struggling because you are not growing your own food. The little man that we have, you go and buy that which is not bread. And that's exactly what we are doing. And I'm saying we because I'm including myself. I'm not pointing figures to anybody. Okay, what else? Yes.
Biblically, you are expected to eat twice, 2 times a day, not 3
or 5 or 6 or whatever, or we eat once a week the whole day. Okay, and we got it from where? Exodus chapter 16, verse 8. Yes, in principle, we also even saw that the ravens that does not think like us fed the prophet of God. Yes.
We've also learned that beekeeping is a smart way of farming.
Okay.
You don't sweat, you don't need fertilizers. Yeah, they work for you.
They do everything what you have only provided them a home, and then they do everything for you. Yes, Dad.
And learn that you can only eat twice with unrefined foods. For refined foods, you can eat 3, 6, or even 10 times a day.
Okay, because they are not feeling.
They're not fiber.
Yeah, because there's no fiber. And yes, we really pointed out that you try 2 meals a day cannot be sustained on the enemy's food. The enemy is designed that okay, you should eat 6 times a day. All right. Anybody else?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I learned that when you make a bed for your garden, you separate the soil.
Okay.
And you dig the hole.
Until you mix up soil.
Yes. And then thereafter,
You dig 10 centimeters of the subsoil.
of the subsoil.
Yes. Yes.
Usually you put in your
Mixing with the subsoil.
yes.
And then you mix
Then
them
you
with
put
topsoil.
in the dry leaves.
Yeah.
Water.
Yes. And this is what I said is the most cumbersome way of improving soil fertility. But there are many other ways of improving soil fertility. Right? Who else is going to be burning ricket? For those who are not raising your hands, you're going to stay behind so that I have my creamer around me when I make. Why are you laughing? Yeah, because I want to tell the principal, hey, look. Because if you're not participating, what do I do with you? Okay, I'm just teasing. I'm not like that. At least we have a smile over there. In the absence of that, you want to do some soap making. There are so many references about soap, cleanse me with the hyssop. I'm not going to be giving you all those. You do all your own researches. And sometimes soap in the Bible is actually given metaphorically about what? About cleansing. What I'm going to give you is a principle. When you are making your soaps or lotions, you need measurements. And we are going to find that from where? Because that is our manual. Exactly. But let me talk about general hygiene from the book Ministry of Healing. How many of us have got this book? Are you reading it? Yes. Sometimes. I want you to read it and reread it and read. Those without this book, you must meet each evangelist. They will sell you the book. This one is in page 235. Scrupulous cleanliness is essential to both physical and mental health. Did you ever think about that? Scrupulous cleanliness is essential to both physical and mental health. Yeah, like thorough cleanliness. If you check the regime of cleanliness, in the time the children of Israel, that they were given, you say, yeah, God is very serious about what? Yeah, about that. Okay, you have touched the dead body. Okay, you are unclean. Go and wash your clothes. Whoever touches your clothes is also unclean. Yeah. Go and wash, right? And you'll be unclean till the evening. So make sure you are sun-bathed, you are air-bathed, so after bathing with the soap and water. That's how strict God is. And that's how his expectations of what? Of us. So scrupulous cleanliness is essential to both physical and mental health. You can be eating well, you can be exercising, and then if you are not cleanly, you can actually get demented.
Like get dementia.
Get mental. Get mad. Okay. Impurities are constantly thrown off the body through the skin. Did you know the skin is the largest organ for eliminating toxins from, so it's constantly, whether even if you are not you are not sweating. One of the reasons why you do not want to be applying these petrochemicals on your skin, like Vaseline. What Vaseline is related to which ones? Vaseline clogs your what? Your skin.
Your pores.
Okay, when the skin pores are clogged, the toxins that should be coming out through the skin, they do what? They go inside and burden your internal organs. Yes. Yeah, you can try this. Get a like a napkin. You put Vaseline in there. You see water may be difficult for water to drink. That's what it. So you put it on your what? Yeah, you are enjoying it. You are enjoying Vaseline.
Yes.
Wait till your internal system is what is burdened. And one of the reasons we are applying the so-called moisturizers is because we have washed with this vicious detergent, this so-called whatever brand name shop soaps, and then because they irritate what your skin, leaving it dry, and then when it is dry, you want to moisturize, and you are kept in a vicious cycle. And one of the reasons also you go for these roll-ons and perfumes and whatnot. Why is it?
Yes,
Where do you put where do you spray your perfumes?
We don't want to smell.
Under the armpits.
Yes.
Why under the armpits?
No, you put the perfume on your clothes.
You see them there, and you are spraying here, and you are spraying here. Yeah, why is it there? Why? Why do you use the perfumes anyway? Okay, there's been one class.
To smell nice like vanilla.
Yeah, it's nice like vanilla. And why is it always gonna help you? You aim for the armpits.
Because you don't want to smell.
Why are you smelling in the first place?
No, we are not. Other people smell. So,
So it's in your head. Because apparently we are saying, I'm giving you the science of it. The skin is always breathing and taking out what? And the other toxins. But you have closed it with what? And usually you are not applying Vaseline to your armpits. You reserve the armpits, the colon for the armpits. You even talk of roll on. You don't put it on your cloth. Right. So the toxins, because they've got elsewhere is clogged, isn't it? And the armpits, this is the only entrance that they can want. And generally you are sweating via your armpits, and then that's where the toxins are concentrating, coming out of what? Via your armpits.
so what must happen?
Do not clog your skin.
So then, hey, but smelling is a skin thing, eh?
I know it's the skin thing. Let me tell you, Wanaka. Smelling is not a skin thing. It's a lifestyle thing. Okay? If you are eating well, you are exercising, you are drinking water, you just bathe. Look at my skin. What do I think? What do I look like I've applied?
You are right.
But you look like you have read recipe.
I haven't applied anything.
Exactly.
Ever since,
You don't apply anything.
come summer, come winter, don't apply anything on my skin.
Then don't you take the right?
Am I looking dry?
Yes, you are looking.
Don't worry.
I would have prayed. It's like, I'm going to look like something else.
I understand you, and there's a reasons. Okay, if you want the outside to look like good, take care of the inside and the outside. Don't be like me. It's been years. Or sometimes I apply on my hands or legs, but not my skin. On my face, I don't like anything on my face. Because also remember, we've got sebum under our skin. If I just go on the sun, because it has been cloudy, probably you are saying I'm too dry. But my skin gets hit. The oil that is under the water, under the skin, it melts, and then my skin is up and about, and it goes. Because you are applying whatever you are applying, apparently your brain is saying, okay, there is no more point of what? Of moisturizing this skin. Because she's gonna apply anything anyway. You know, if a child is born and you close their eyes, they can just become blind. Because the eyes are not being opened. Yeah. That's exactly how, because they are not being used. So those are the things that I'm not advocating that you go and stop applying lotions. I'm going to be teaching how to make your own lotions, good ones, and you apply them. Yeah, but that's basically how our body works. Still on cleanliness. Most persons would receive benefit from a cool or tepid bath every day, morning or evening. Instead of increasing the liability to take a cold, a bath properly taken fortifies against cold because it improves circulation. The blood is brought to the surface and a more easy regular flow obtained. Are you there? You remember what we were talking of in the morning? When we were in the kitchen. Yeah, because sometimes after eating and you go and swim, what will happen? You feel hungry. Has anyone ever experienced that?
Yes.
But it was just been after eating. What would have happened? Because like we said, okay, after eating, blood will come where? To the stomach to help with what? But you go for swimming, blood will then be taken to where? To the skin. And then you feel like you are hungry. So we recommend at least 30 minutes before you eat, do your bath and whatever. And then 2 hours after. We talk before that is you. Okay, when you're doing also your intensive, these treatments like hydrotherapy, massages, you don't do them immediately after eating. You say, okay, after they've eaten, at least 2 hours after what? After eating. And then you can do those treatments, water treatments or massage. For those circulatory reasons. The muscles become more flexible and the intellect is made brighter. You see how good bathing is? If you want to be smart, like me, bath. The bath is a soother of nerves. Bathing helps the bowels, the stomach, the liver, giving health and energy to each. So it is essential. Sometimes, especially in the morning, it's very cold, and you like your hot water. How many are using cold? It's impossible. Okay, I want you to try this. Start off with your hot water and finish with cold. Like, okay, you are in the shower, and it's warm. Then just give yourself 1 minute of cold.
1 minute?
Yeah, just 1 minute. Just down for...
30 seconds.
Yes, 30 seconds with 1 minute. That's it's right. It will actually make you feel warm. Okay, so it is essential. God desires us that we be clean. Your assignment is, I want Bible references to soap. I've seen your hand. That's right. Tomorrow, before I make you cook, I want references. Yes, you know, you are doing your PhDs now. Yeah, the lecturers, they know nothing. They want answers from you. I know nothing. I want answers from who?
References for about
soap. Yeah. Whether you want us to go soap making, whatever soap, yeah, whatever they clean detergent that they use there. I want those ones, each and every one. That's the probably I might not go for recapping. I'll be asking for those references.
Okay, please repeat the assignment so we can write it down.
Okay. I want you to go and research on Bible references to soap. That's the assignment. Okay. Let's go to Exodus chapter 30. Yes, 30. Yes, I will read verse 23 to down to 25, and then I will read verse 35.
Exodus 30.
Exodus chapter 30. I'm going to read verse 22 to 25 and then verse 35. Moreover, the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take thou also unto thee 500 shekels of sweet cinnamon, unto thee principal spices, of pure myrrh 500 shekels, and of sweet cinnamon half so much, even 250 shekels, and of sweet calamus 250 shekels, and of cassia 500 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, and of olive oil a hin. And thou shalt make an oil of holy ointment, an anointment compound after the art of the apothecary. I want you to mark that word. It shall be a holy anointing oil. I want us, as we now want to go into our practical, to get these principles. What did you get here? Measurements. Okay? Are we happy with that? Are we sure we got that? We got measurements. So God is very, very particular. And he has said, after the art of the apothecary. That's a very old word. In these days, we could say after the pharmacist. So you should be knowing your everything with clinical precision. God desires us to know our things. So don't tell me, no, how do I make my everything from the Bible? Yeah, the Bible is the manual. Let's go to verse 35. And thou shalt make a perfume, a confection after the art of the apothecary, tempered together, pure and holy. The art of the pharmacist. So out of this today, you are going to be Mhiza-licious as far as our soap is concerned. Right, I've got a basic recipe, which is a charcoal soap. When you are making soap, today I'm going to teach you a very easy one. It's just a melt and pour. Making soap from scratch would desire if you have a fat, and you have desired to have water, and the caustic soda, which is also known as lye. Those three ingredients. You can research. There are a lot of recipes on the net that you can watch.
Can you write the ingredients of the boat for us to write?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll have them. I'll actually throw it on the group as well of the recipe that we are going to use. And then if you use the one from the scratch, it takes some time for it to what we call saponification, and then it matures, and then it will be ready to use. Today, this one is the best, which has already gone through that process. So we are just going to melt it and add some essential oils, and we mold it, and then we are good to go. This is glycerin soap base. Glycerin.
All of them.
Yes, all of them.
Can you say the ingredients again?
Yeah?
Can you say the ingredients again?
Don't worry, you get the recipe. Okay? So you've got your base, and then depending on how you want your soap to smell, I've got some essential oils. Essential oils are very concentrated oils. You only use drops of the essential oils. How is in my oil? It's melted. Okay, that's fine. It can come here. And everything that we do about soap making, it goes with the scale. So I am equipped right here to get going. It's not me who's going to be making it. I've been making it for so many years. You are going to lay your hands into the soap making. I will just be instructing. How about that? Are we happy with that?
Yes.
By the time you get out of here, you'll be making your own. So you better be very, very active. What time is it? 12. Okay, let's have a break. Let's come back at 12 o'clock. Let's go drink water, enjoy some sun.
So is that the 670 round?
So the one thing when is to gather your things and get your things organized. So she's reading out.
620 grams malt and pour soap base. So malt and pour soap. Malt and pour 620 grams of soap base.
Okay. Do you enjoy honey?
Yeah.
Okay, this way. So this is glycerin. Okay, we're going to use this one. Okay.
Okay.
How many grams are needed?
620 grams.
Okay, our scale is here. We are going to measure everything better. What else?
1 tablespoon avocado oil.
Okay, we don't have avocado oil. We're going to use grapeseed oil.
Okay. 1 teaspoon activated charcoal.
Okay, can I have a teaspoon? We'll use this. Yes, we'll get a teaspoon from the kitchen. We'll put our charcoal here.
4 milliliter tea tree essential oil or any other choice.
Okay, did you hear that? Okay, what's your any other choice? Tough luck. Please tea tree. Okay, we use lavender.
What are those other ones?
There's jasmine and there's also orange. Okay? Yes, we'll make another one. Okay? What's this?
Then 99% isopropyl alcohol in a spray bottle.
Okay. If we identified our... Sure. Are we happy with that? Are we sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chopping board here.
Is that like the 7 soap is the one that we use, the pure one? That we
Yes.
can just use alone.
Yes. Because we've said, okay, saponification is already what is already taken place. Who's here to cut? Okay. You just cut. Here is our scale.
So press it down.
How many grams do we need?
620 grams. That's soap base, right?
Yes. Okay. Right.
So don't make it first
Before what?
measure it.
You melt it. You can melt it first. You can measure first. You know the- It doesn't matter. Right. Okay, there's your knife. Where's another knife? There's your knife. I want to give you a man.
Yeah.
Behind you.
Okay, you've done your cutting. Can you
Behind
come?
you.
Cut into small pieces in here. Very small pieces. Good even pieces. Just help cut. Go ahead. You can help. Go ahead. All right.
Oh.
What are the instructions?
In a small container.
Add 1 tablespoon of avocado oil, 1 teaspoon of activated charcoal, and 4 milliliters of tea essential oil. Carefully use a spoon to mix together. Set aside.
Okay. Can I have a small container? Who's here? Here's a teaspoon. You are hearing the instructions. Yes. What are you going to measure?
So, ma'am,
Charcoal is this one. Somebody open the charcoal.
avocado oil.
So you are replacing avocado oil with grapeseed oil.
Yes, please.
Which other oil can be replaced with?
Any other best oil you can
Coconut
replace.
oil is preferred.
Coconut oil is still fine. Yes.
Even olive.
Even olive. Yes. Right. Can you go ahead? Okay. Repeat the reading so that the mix doesn't.
Must we level it or we can?
Yeah, level.
So 1 teaspoon avocado oil, grapeseed oil, 1 teaspoon activated charcoal, 4 milliliters of tea tree
Bring
essential.
us 2 more teaspoons.
1 teaspoon activated charcoal. It shouldn't be deep, should it be deep?
No, level. Let's make it level. If you want more charcoal, that's fine. But it reduces saponification. It's forming. Can you get going? You cannot stay there forever. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, you put it there. Yeah, you read what else is needed. Yeah, grapeseed oil.
Grapeseed oil.
Okay, there we go.
So tablespoon.
Table. Is it what is? Tablespoon. Okay. I'm not sure that this is a tablespoon.
Avocado oil.
I'm not sure if this is a tablespoon.
Charcoal.
Okay. What else is needed?
Tea tree, 4 mils. Tea tree.
Okay. So we have agreed for. What did you agree on? She was asking for jasmine. I'd almost said no.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
4 mils. I'm using a teaspoon.
So how many
10 drops.
10 drops.
Yeah.
I do it in here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hey, these are not teaspoons. Okay, what else is needed?
Okay. That's okay. So it said we did the charcoal, we did the avocado oil, and we did the tea tree. So now carefully use a spoon to mix together.
Yeah.
Set aside.
Okay. All right.
So this makes one bowl.
This talking of a bowl. We can come around this side. Yes.
No, it's not nice.
Glass, and then it has got a handle where you can just dip it in water, and then it's not going to be, but it will be hanging. The handle will be hanging right here, and then the water will just what, where our soup will melt, not on direct heat. Because got a spoon for mixing. You can see it's beginning to melt already. Yeah.
The wooden spoon behind it.
So one of the good things you can decide to have fun in the community. Look, I will come, I'll teach you to make what? To make soap. Okay. I also having some nice good food. Okay, I need some 50 rands from you only. Okay, you have 1 hour with them, and then yeah, you eat and be merry, and then you've got soap as well. It makes up as a very good entering wage. Yeah, and we were telling them, no, this soap is excellent. It doesn't have all of these dehydrating chemicals that are in there. Know your art pretty very well. Who doesn't want that?
So this is safe for eczema skin as well, right?
Especially if you tea tree is very good for the skin. But it's the soap itself being safe. Yes, it is safe.
Okay.
Because many times we've got a challenge. You can just see even in our churches, if the personal ministries guys, they're telling us, no, come in the afternoon. We are going to be doing door to door to give Bible studies. How many people come?
No one.
Very few. Okay. One thing that I've noted when we were hyped about health expos, if we tell the church to come back and then we were going to the community to tell them we'll be checking your BPs, the church itself also, we have got many people. Why? Not necessarily that they're sick, they just want to go and tell the community. Because we are convinced that if you go into this community, Bible studies, they will tell us they have got our own churches. God gave us the health message to be the right hand, to open doors. And many times we are not using this what this you can give it a step. We are not using the right hand to go and open what.
Is there a tree that works like a soap?
Plenty. I've already, even the Bible has it. Cleanse me with hyssop. In its actual form is like soap.
Yeah, charcoal, grapeseed oil, and the essential oil.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
What would happen if I put this on a direct heat, not in the oven?
Okay. Do you want to experiment? It will actually, it can also just burn
Then
because the heat is direct on the metal. Yeah, so it will have that burning element on there. Right, can we have our molds?
But now why we are still comfortable?
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, at least we are still comfortable. We are still able to buy.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
we'll
Right.
buy that lesser.
Oh, you've got a good hand, very steady.
So you can use beeswax somehow or what?
You can use because if you want. You just
As
can
what?
use them.
As a
they are
base?
not hot.
For soap.
It won't work.
It doesn't form like this one because this one has already gone through saponification, like I said. All right, can I have this one, please?
So we can bath with it after it freezes.
After it solidifies, yes.
Here's a piece for you. You
In the oil.
You like taste?
Yeah.
Inali oil or avocado, grapeseed oil, and the yeah.
If you want more charcoal, you can add more charcoal.
The
The choice is yours.
So isopropyl alcohol.
So what's the importance of having that?
Those bubbles.
So you're killing the bubbles.
With alcohol.
So if I don't have alcohol, I still have the soap.
Yes, you have
With
some.
bubbles.
Yes. Right. I don't want you to shake the table. We did.
Is it hot?
No, the ventilator.
Right. The reader can just be reading the instructions as we go. Some other people get ready to chop.
620 grams melt and pour soap base. So how many grams so far?
244.
Okay.
You must leave something like this.
And then on the other side, other people can be mixing the. Oh, they took away the scuttle.
There's another one.
Oh.
What is it? Two?
Yeah,
going to wash
this is the second one.
It was only three. Only two. Only two. Okay.
This 450.
So what does this?
Please don't shake this table.
It's almost. Maybe we should push this one there a bit.
Should have 50.
Okay. So, oh, you said no charcoal, ne? This one no charcoal.
No, isn't it 650?
622.
Oh, 620.
Yeah.
620. No, it's fine. 622 is fine. 622 is fine.
You made it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 622.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So then grapeseed oil in a different dish.
Which one is on the side? This is coconut. It's coconut is fine.
Oh, 60 years.
Yeah. Okay. How many?
Essential oil. Which one we use now?
Thank you. Tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. So we're not doing charcoal this time. Okay. We're shaking
Lavender. ne?
lavender. 10. So 1 tablespoon. Then 10 drops lavender oil.
Drops of another oil. Which oil was that?
Jasmine.
Jasmine.
So 10
So
drops.
this is lavender.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Please don't shake the table, please.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Then instructions. You just mix
1
and
spoon
then
charcoal.
you will wait for those to melt.
No, raise with charcoal this time.
But it's in nice.
I think tea tree the grapes.
Now it's tea tree.
Yeah, it's too strong.
The lavender smell.
Let's say come on there. Yes. Kill lemon in
Lavender.
Arrow root. Yes. Clay. What? Which paper is it? Who gave me this paper? Don't want to keep my tape to a skin or it's okay.
It exfoliates.
Yes.
You're going to be exfoliating every day.
You tell me. What are you going to use? Okay. That's
After say pumile, then
all right. Can you have that mix? This is the mix, right?
Yes.
All right. Who's here? Who's here? Okay. Can you? Yeah, you mix.
What is this? It's grapeseed oil and
Essential oils.
one essential oil. What was it? Lavender? What?
Tea tree.
Tea tree.
I don't think they put it. We don't
There's lavender. Sorry.
We don't have
Lavender. Hey, yes, lavender.
It's very good. It relaxes the nervous system.
It's good. The benefits are good, but the smell. For some of us, it's not.
Okay. Yeah.
Have the flowers one. Can fit this to the beer.
Okay. Can you have the mouse? Right. You can pour it in. No, not you. You can share into the mold.
It's fine. I should not mess me.
All right. You are switching it off, right? Yes.
But I don't think they're hot.
Okay. I just switched off.
This kind of material. Wakhona kubika so I think she knows so we same
Okay, you can pour it in here.
Here we've got bubbles.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate men who are hyperactive like me. Yeah, it's already dry.
Lavender is too strong.
Okay. When you go to it?
Yeah, for now, just change for the gas purposes. No, we are shooting.
128 grams.
Just hold on.
Distilled water.
Okay, can you have this one? Where's the scale? What is happening to the scale? Okay. Yeah, we are waiting for that one. Okay, so let's get acquainted with the recipe. Why this? Yeah, we're waiting for
43 grams of emulsifying wax.
Okay, can somebody cut this out and open? What's that? What's that? Okay. Continue.
480 grams of distilled water. 200 grams of glycerine.
Yes.
10 to 15 drops of essential oils.
Which ones do we want? We have tea tree. We've got lemon.
Lemon.
We've got jasmine.
Lemon would be nice.
Lemon.
Okay, so lemon. Okay, orange.
Yes, lemon and orange.
Okay.
But those are basically the same. So let's say lemon and jasmine.
Okay, that's fine. Or we can put all of them. If you want. What is this thing say? 50 to 10 drops.
Yes.
We'll have 5 each. Okay? Go ahead. That's read through.
It's important to use distilled water instead of regular tap water in this recipe because distilled water is less likely to mold and more likely to give your lotion a longer shelf life. Keep this lotion in the refrigerator when it's really warm to keep the coconut oil from purifying and to help prevent possible mold and degradation. Instructions: combine the coconut oil and the emulsifying wax in a double boiler on the stove and heat until melted.
Continue.
In a separate double boiler, heat the water and the glycerine. Add the distilled water, glycerine and essential oil if using. Stir thoroughly. Pour into the desired jars. Use daily in place of store-bought lotion to help moisturize dry skin.
Are we getting So we need another 4. Yes, if you can have another pot, please.
Lotion soap.
Small one. So what are we putting in here?
Coconut oil and emulsifying wax. That's the first one, right?
Yes. Where's the coconut oil? How many? How much?
128 grams.
All right. I will need mathematicians. Yeah, because we will be adding this. So that's some addition there.
What was this? 128. Schedule. What was the
That's okay. Right. 128 coconut oil. What else?
And then 43 grams of emulsifying wax.
Okay. So 128 plus what?
171.
Are you sure?
Yes. 171.
So we need to get to 171. That's how many?
151.
I don't want to go even to 175 because we've added more oil. How much?
171.
No, that's 171.
It's water, distilled water and glycerine. So it's 480 grams of distilled water.
480.
480, yes.
Where was it? Oh, thank you. 200.
851.
Okay. Then calculate me. 0.5% of that. This is. Can you give me way there? Yeah, off my way.
Okay.
So we are now adding these ingredients here.
Sorry.
Yeah, these ones will need quite some mixing. If you do not have a blender, it may take you much time for you to get it thoroughly mixed. Remember, there's water, there's oil, which do not mix. But because we have got no, the emulsifying wax.
Sorry.
Yes, it will then help. Yeah.
And
okay.
The drops.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll put them. So this is your blender, but make sure it's in first before you. Otherwise, you splash yourself. Eh? All right.
XL K712. XL K712.
What's this do? It's cool.
Right. Can't we what? You can ask. Go ahead and ask. Don't talk also?
The way I'm so clumsy, I'll have to use that thing.
Which thing? Funnel. Why do you want to use a funnel? Yeah, where's that spatula? Yes. I don't want this froth. Yeah, it's gonna be creamy because isn't that how we want your lotions? Eh?
That one is not full. Oh yeah.
Don't worry. Even God's creation, some are short, some are tall, some are dark, some are complex, some are. Is that not true? Yes. Right, can you do your thing? Just one. We're gonna start making your lotion. Eh? Yes or no? Why not?
Why not?
So this is the day that the Lord has made.
But what is it that you put the last
see?
In the
This is our soap. This is a charcoal one. Yes, sir. Hello? What was the
The
question?
thing that you put last in the lotion. It's not rotten here. What is it?
Ah, don't worry. It is my things. It's a preservative. Like we said, no, remember, water and oil do not mix. That's the one. But that one is taken care with the emulsifying wax.
Oh, yeah.
Just hold on. And then, because water is with that tendency of
moldy.
Yes. This one will then protect you from what? But if you don't make it like big quantities, you won't worry about having to preserve it. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Let's see if you are faring well here.
I wonder how much
Isn't this beautiful? All right. So this is how we can be happy way at home.
Here's a question.
Okay. I want to smell. But you might as well, but they are not toxic. They are not as corrosive as those in other ones. But like I always say, if you've got any skin problem, take care of the inside. The outside will take care of itself. That must sink in your. Yeah. So I still have some time. What do you want to make?